broken bone thorn in our side. No one, no warning. Our memory just fades away, and the war wears away. We'll keep it all for us. Imagine every answer with no one in our way, dividing as we conquer an end far away from dear Sarai. Dicey, that's all better. Cycle on, cycle on, cycle on, circling, circle down. In river we drown. Last all we are bound. Shut down, down. Stop running from becoming one. You carve it out of stone. Your mystery to live and die. You are alone. You are alone. Become the one and find someone to end the waiting. Given within a martyr that we made. Riven within a gift of rending pain. Endless gain unwind. Dissolve in deep unknown. Leaving well alone, no one knows. And nothing will grow now. And no one's here, so no more fear. We run away from a way of running. We are alone. Are we alone? 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 We alone, all alone. We're alone. Can't run or breathe. What can I see? How can it begin to be dark and leave us all alone? And are we alone? Are we are. We all die alone. We are scientists in our lab, looking through the microscope. The little glass sides, they never lie. How can this form my cope? I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn your back to stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone. One cell thing, hardly knows it's alive. You're better off dead if you only knew your growing life's taking a dive. I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn away, you stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone.
Oh, is that song copyrighted? I never can remember. Oh, we only have to get shotguns to level 30? Well, that's really doable. Hola. So, I've been doing, been doing a lot of stuff. I've been doing the, no HUD challenge. Right? Been doing it. Alright, this might be...
Requiem team has reached the Omega test site. They are ready to proceed.
Yeah, we've been doing it. Dude, it's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Strike team.
I haven't done Origins yet. I've been doing Gorod.
Get to him before Omega.
And,
Bring him home.
Gorod's pissing me off, man, and it's not for the reasons that I expected it to. I'm doing good, Luke. How you doing, buddy? Corey, how are you doing, bro? Okay, I'll tell him.
Your pain is fleeting.
Swift, what's going on? Das Puppen Farten? Shit. So I'm probably gonna do the Gorod Grovey challenge on stream because I normally like to record myself playing the map while, you know, while I do the challenge and put it on screen, but I've done it probably 20 times. I've done the Easter egg 20 times. 25% of those are crashes and freezes. The other 25% are just me dying. And then the other 25, or well, there's, I guess, 54%. About half of them is this weird bug. There's a weird bug in Gorod Grovey's boss fight, where when you go from the actual Easter egg to the boss fight, it just kills you. And I can't figure out why, because I don't have the same problem when I play normally. Like when I play the map by itself, I don't have any issues. Only on the no HUD version. The banging tunes. For some reason I thought that said the bargaining continues. I understand, Corey. No, it's not when you go into Great. Is that what you're talking about, Dylan? You're talking about like the death barrier, right? So what I think is happening is I think for whatever reason, yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting, Z. It's like, I just think we're in this rebuilding phase, and you know what? Maybe Blundell is gonna make Zombies 2.0 with deviation games. I don't think that's the case, but we'll see. But it's gonna take some time for things to get to be how they're supposed to be, whatever that means, you know. But yeah, Dylan, no, it's not that death barrier. It's like inside of the boss arena. So when you're running around, Nikolai shoots his little grenades at zombies to kill zombies while you're fighting the dragon, and literally you just spawn in and you just die. Like I'll do it. I'm gonna do it in a little bit. I just wanted to play some Cold War for a little bit, get warmed up, and then we're gonna hop over to either BO4 or BO3. We're gonna be, I don't know. We'll see. Everybody thinks it's gonna be an FPS. I don't think it's gonna be an FPS. Here's why there's a couple reasons why I think it's gonna be an FPS and a couple reasons why I don't. So the first reason why I think it's going to be a COD thing is because I could see Sony trying to create like a Halo type game that, you know, like similar to what Xbox has. Create a Halo-esque game that kind of encapsulates everybody. It has a 10-year game plan because according to Blundell, like they specifically want to work with PlayStation, and PlayStation's giving them tons of freedom to do whatever they want. And I don't know. It sounds like it's going to be cool to me. But why I don't think it's going to be like a COD thing, like why would Blundell leave COD to go make COD? But on the other hand, one of the guys that works there, one of the other co-founder is a COD developer. So fuck, I know, man. It's very confusing. 40-day shower streak? Oh, no shower streak. Oof. That's dangerous, bro. That is dangerous. Thank you guys for the 5 likes. Man. So Dylan, how's the Origins HUD challenge? No HUD challenge. I bet you it's not as hard. I bet you it's not very hard to like get everything and open up the map. Obviously you have 1,000,000 points or infinite points, but I bet you what's hard is like the latter half of the Easter egg. And I'm sure you're running into like weird glitches and shit. There's a lot of resource management in that map.
You know.
Exactly, right? It really changes your perspective on COD. It's kind of interesting. I really like doing the challenge. No, they don't really know what they're doing with zombies. But I don't know, man. I'm just trying to be empathetic, and I'm gonna slowly. I don't want to say I'm gonna be branching off into other content, like quitting zombies or anything. I'm always gonna play zombies. Like I love this mode. It's so great. It's my favorite game of all time. The music was in the game. I mean, I can play music. How do we play music? I thought you could. Could have sworn you could play music. Maybe that's just on Outbreak. Huh. Yeah, I don't like to play music every stream because it's really distracting. But yeah, Dylan, that's exactly how my deaths are. Just
porter
you're just like,
take you to Kravchenko and
you just get that like fourth hit
disappears.
kind of like right out of nowhere, and it's very frustrating. Yeah, well, it's not Fresh's, but yeah, it is that character. It's from what do they call it in this one? Burger Town. Burger Town. Also,
There's no way I'm gonna let you ruin my big moment, Requiem.
oh shit. Wait, what do you mean Lego can't see the problems? I feel like I've talked to Lego about this stuff before, and he seems to understand. He seems to understand what's happening. He's pretty critical of the game. Like, he just likes the new games, and I personally do think Cold War is good. I just think that it needs new maps. But Vanguard is trash. I mean, it is trash. 100% through and through. I mean, I want to play Terra Maledicta or Maledicta. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's a cool map. It looks cool. It's just like they keep making these stupid decisions, which leads me to believe that Treyarch's either doing it intentionally, because let's put it this way. I don't think the devs that made Cold War are even working on Vanguard Zombies. Like Kevin Sherwood and all those dudes. Cold War is a good game, and it revitalized zombies in a new way. And I'm pretty sure Vanguard Zombies is like the C team. It's not even Treyarch's B team. It's their C, D, E, F team. But I know this is gonna sound kind of mean or whatever, but I want if those pillars of the zombies community are gonna be around forever, like the Noahs and the Milos and the pizzas and stuff. I like those guys, don't get me wrong, but they're more like you know, having Law and Order on. Like, Law and Order's never gonna not be on TV. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be part of our culture. And that's how I feel about those big streamers. But we need fresh blood to reinvigorate content for the community. So whether that's Lego or Insomnia or whomever, we need new people. And I'm a Treyarch simp myself, but I was pissed when Vanguard came out, man. I was really mad. I felt like we were betrayed. I felt like we were done dirty. I was not happy at all. I really wasn't. And trust me, man, I think about quitting COD all the time. But people still love the game. People are still growing their channels. People are still making careers out of COD content. So, it can't be that bad. I don't think it's ever going to be what it once was, but that's just because it's just so normal. It's not new. It's not exciting. It's not fresh anymore. So I don't know. I'm just going to kind of take this time to build my channel while the big guys are kind of hibernating. And I've been thinking, if it doesn't work out, if COD just kind of disintegrates into the ether, I'll get a normal job and shit, but I'll switch to some multiplayer game like Apex Legends or something. I think Apex Legends is great. I just don't have enough time to play it. Wait, DK Dynamite and the gaming revolution has really helped Vanguard Zombies. Has really helped. Wait, what?
Now is not the time for talking, you arrogant little shit. Pick up that pistol.
Apex Legends is so fun. I mean, I suck at it, but I haven't played it in probably like a year and a half. But I really want to, and it looks like there's a shit ton of content in there, and its community is thriving. Oh, there's no hope for Vanguard Zombies. Vanguard Zombies is, bro. So I don't know if you guys saw a tweet that I made today, but it basically said I was retweeting Danny, the guy that's making the Water Park Zombies map for Black Ops 3 Customs. And I basically wrote, like, this is so grateful. I'm so grateful for this. Like, read what he's doing. And, dude, Danny is gonna put seasonal events in this custom map. He's gonna update Easter eggs, I think, or add new ones, change things around, make it so that the map is, like, replayable. And he's just, like, one guy who is making trailers with glitch and stuff, and maybe he has some help on the side, but I don't think so. And that's just insane to me. How one guy can create seasonal events, work a full-time job, be a parent, and still come out with this map. I mean, it's taken him a year, but he's one guy. I think it's maybe taken him more than a year. And, and it's just like, why can't Treyarch do that? Why can't... I don't know. They're a $1 billion studio. They've made some of the most amazing zombies experiences that we've ever had. But I think they're in a learning phase. I think they're in a weird position, so I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. But, I mean, they've used up all my goodwill. Not that they care personally about me or anything, but they've used up all my goodwill. So this next game, if they can't figure it out, I'm done. I'm just done. Like, I'll play zombies sometimes, like, whatever, I'll have fun with it. But I'm not gonna be a zombies channel anymore. I'm not gonna be, like, simping for zombies. I'm not gonna have that, like, hope, you know, like, that maybe it'll finally get good. Like, I'm just gonna be done. I mean, Vanguard Zombies is, like, it's not bad, it's just boring. Like, the gunplay is okay, it has a unique spin, but it's just boring. There's nothing to do. And like I said in that video I made, I fucking should have listened to my gut. Thank you guys for the 8 likes, I appreciate it. I should have listened to my gut. When it said story quest, should have known that was nothing. Should have known that meant absolutely fucking nothing. And, make that 9. Thank you, Patriot. And that's, I mean, I've said the same thing over and over again. If Treyarch would just get a break from Activision and wouldn't have to, like, be making games that are not theirs in the middle of pandemics and just had some actual time to flush out the game. I mean, they made a great Cold War is pretty good. They made that, and they were under the gun. They're always under the gun, but, you know, seemed like they were a little more extra under the gun. And just imagine what they could do for COD 2023 with all they've learned from Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War. I mean, I really think they can make... I really do believe they can make a good game. I do believe that. Because, so a lot of people think like, oh, they've hired these new people, these new idiots, and there are some new people on the team, for sure. There's a lot of new people. But at the same time, what about like the BO3 days? You know, like what about the BO3 era when they were still like figuring things out for zombies, and they had, I'm sure there was new people in the studio then that didn't know what the hell they were doing, and they were under crunch and stress, and I don't know, I just don't think it's like what we're experiencing now is unique from the times of old. I bet you there was just as many problems back then as there were now. We're just like hearing about them. And that was kind of confirmed to me today by another developer that I was sort of tweeting with. They basically just liked one of my tweets. Hog, how's it going, dude? Holy Water Pog. Sending the lightning bolt, keeping it real. Well, it wasn't that the... I agree with that sentiment now, Zone, about the pandemic, but at the in their defense, that was at the beginning of it. So we didn't really know what was going to happen. They were moving everything from the offices to home. You know, voice actors, all that shit. Everything was done from home. Same with Vanguard. And yeah, I agree. At this point, you know, people should have to figure it out. But what I was most upset with regarding the pandemic and the work ethic wasn't that they were working from home. I don't care. They can work from home. They can do whatever they want to do. What I was annoyed with was the fact that they didn't delay anything, and they didn't say like, oh shit, you know, like we're not gonna be able to give them a complete game due to the pandemic, due to all this stuff. They just kept things moving right along like nothing had happened, and it's like fans would have been more than understanding at that point to understand that we're in a pandemic and we might have to delay some stuff. Like, fans would have been more than sympathetic. Yeah, it is very dangerous. If they actually listen to it, it could be amazing. But yeah, I mean, I also think that they do listen to a lot of stuff that we say, but there's just so much. So I think it's kind of a both and. I do think they listen to what we say, but one, like, there's so much bullshit out there of people actually yelling at them, and they probably tune a lot of it out, which is unfortunate for the people that are actually providing good criticism. That being said, I think that the devs do take what we say seriously, but there's so much that we're never gonna understand behind the scenes, that for reasons why they can't do what we want them to do. I don't think it's totally fair, because we're paying for this product, so they should, I don't want to say do what we want them to do, but they should be serving a customer, not nothing else. Like, customer is always right to a degree. Like, don't be mean. Oh my god. What's going on, Hero? How you doing? Gia Lova, how you doing? Hey, no, don't. First of all, Gia, don't ever apologize for being late, man. I want people to live their lives. If you can hang out when we're streaming, that's awesome. But no need to apologize. I'm just happy you're here. Run! Luke, what's up? How's it going? I've been doing good, Hero. I was kind of depressed on Monday of this past week. Monday and Tuesday. I don't know. I was kind of emo. But yeah, well, yeah. Congrats on your first 100. Sorry, I meant to say that. Congratulations. Wait, is that your first 100? On D Machina. Man, this guy just doesn't want to die.
I guess neither two or three heads are better than one.
Well, I basically figured whoever's a mod inside of Legos streams can be a mod in my streams. I mean, if Lego trusts him, why shouldn't I? And if you're a mod in Lego stream and I don't know that, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like single anyone out. 10 likes. Thank you. So, congrats, Hero. I'm assuming you're talking about making money off of your content, right? Yeah, and that's kind of why I paused, Luke. It's not Luke Doran, that is. It's not, no, I would not commit genocide, no. But yeah, to comment on what you were saying, Luke Doran, yeah, the customer, it's not that they're always right, it's just that, because I've worked in the service industry, it's just that they're paying for a service. It doesn't mean they have any right to treat you like dog shit or like a slave. Oh, is Luke a mod as well? Everyone's just gonna be a mod here. Oh. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And Treyarch deals with annoying fans. They do. They most certainly deal with annoying fans. I'm one of them. And I have every right to be upset about whatever I'm upset about. But I don't have every right to just like attack them or anything. And that's what I think sucks, is like the customers that actually, you know, give a shit and take time to like give Treyarch feedback and stuff. I think that their voices get drowned out, because why the hell would Treyarch want to listen to people if they're just gonna yell at them about everything? It's like, it's one thing to be whoa, shit. It's one thing to be constructively okay. It's one thing to be constructively to give them constructive criticism or constructive feedback. But if people are just like yelling at them, they don't have to deal with that shit. 10%, yeah, that's not great. You know, in most countries, they don't even do tipping. I kind of like that better. But I don't know. I can go both ways. It can go both ways, because you can control like what you're making. Okay, I guess not. Guess we're not. How do I do this one? No, I can't remember. Can't remember. Damn it. All right. Thank you for the 9 people who have come to the stream. I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, what deli meats? I don't know. I haven't been doing any OnlyFans content. I've just been kind of focusing on YouTube lately. There we go. Let's see. Hey, there you are, Corey. We're actually doing only fats. Sorry if I said OnlyFans. I meant only fats. Sandwich. What? Oh, nice. Hanging out with your friends. 10 people, 10 likes. Thank you. So wanting co-op players in Cold War. Oh, shit.
Silence, big. They're gone.
I don't know what I'm doing. Holy shit! 13 likes! So wanting co-op players in co-op. What's up, Iceman? Man. This thing is so much better to use. Pack-a-punch. Like, I hate reloading this weapon. Whoop! Whoop! Check this out, guys. We're gonna go skateboarding in a second. Alright, let's go skateboarding. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, wait, what? Does it not work anymore? Dude, toxic growth is so overpowered. I fucking love it. Whoa. Oh, bro. All right, well, I'll ask you guys in a minute. Dude, I don't blame you, man. I get tired of sitting on my PC all the time, too. It's annoying. Oh, shit. Those are never-ending spawners, so let's just get out of here. Yes, I've been following. I've been seeing it. Oh, I love Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Moog. You got it. We're just keeping it real. You know, we eat Chick-fil-A, we cover our nips with the patties and the buns, and kind of go from there. It's no big deal. What? 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 What am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this? Holy shit! Alright, so after this, after Cold War, what would you guys rather see? Would you guys rather see Black Ops 4, Ancient Evil, Dark Aether, grinding, or would you rather see Gorod Krovi No HUD challenge on Black Ops 3? I'm just grinding this camo, having fun, hanging out, talking to you guys. Yeah, dude, this is Black Ops Cold War, and you can get it for like 20% off right now. And you know what? I should put a poll. Should put a poll. All right, here we go. I wish I could do the water park map. 13 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream. It means a lot to me. The more likes you get, the more YouTube pushes it out, which is exactly what I'm looking to do. All right, we need to get Skip is beautiful. Beautiful, that's true. Black Ops 4 Dark Aether Camo Grind in the lead. Wow. That's a weird thing to see. Well, fortunately, no, dude, it's actually way better than Spaceland. It looks, bro, Spaceland is actually very similarly laid out to, like Gorod Krovi. There's a center hub. Well, no, if Gorod Krovi had like one more area, it's like Spaceland is like a center hub with 3 areas sticking out. It's its closest map, its closest counterpart would actually be Gorod Krovi. And I personally think Gorod Krovi is a shitty map. Like, I don't think it's laid out very well at all. I think the map layout is what makes Gorod Krovi hard. I don't think the Easter egg itself is hard. It's mostly just the map layout and design. I think BO4 is getting more love lately because Vanguard sucks so much and people are tired of Cold War and they're like, damn, we actually were wrong about BO4, and they're kind of like rediscovering it, which is an interesting thing. But yeah, the water park map is going to be better than Spaceland. Spaceland is I don't think is that good of a map. Out of all the IW maps, that is. Whoa. Are we like split? Holy crap. You guys are all, it's like split. I don't really like GK, if I'm being honest. I think it's a good map. Like, I do. But I really loved it for the boss fight. But something happened to me with the boss fight the other day, and I was like, oh man. And this was just normally playing it, but like, dude, I played it the other day. No crazy gums, just, you know, perkaholic. I went into the boss fight just normally with a perkaholic, that was it. No self-medication, no near-death experience, no idolize, no, you know, insta-kill gum, nothing. Just plain Jane with just perkaholic, whatever. And I killed Nikolai in like under a minute. Under a minute. It was really easy. And I was just surprised. I was like, man, I used to build this whole thing up in my mind to be so hard. Oh, somebody asked me about what my favorite camo was earlier. If I'm being honest, my favorite camo was, is from a Pack-a-Punch standpoint, is probably Gorod Krovi, ironically enough. I love that Dragon's Breath camo. I really like this Forsaken camo. But if we're talking about, like, you know, camos that you buy or unlock in the shop, I think the Cherry Fizz from BO3 is pretty good. There are a ton of camos in Black Ops 4 that I love. The Nebula one is so good in Black Ops 4. Yes, my favorite pack camo is Vanguard. It's because solo boss fights, they have low health. That's not true. All right, Luke. Have a good one. What's my favorite IW map? Probably Shaolin. I really like Shaolin a lot. I just think the devs don't have the vision like they did in the past. Yeah, I mean, it's a catch-22, right? Right, Cool Gamer? Because, you know, you want them to move forward. You want them to take the game forward. I'm glad you're back, Gialova. But, so, Cool Gamer, you want them to take the mode forward, don't you? And to do that, they're gonna have to take risks. I think Cold War has pushed zombies forward. If they could just make Easter eggs a little harder and make the maps epic, like and could keep the maps like, you know, epic cinematic like they did with BO3 and BO4, I think we could see the perfect zombies game. It also doesn't help that shit like Warzone is popular. Warzone has ruined Call of Duty in my opinion, but I know a lot of people like it and I'm in the minority there, so that's okay. But I think Warzone is one of the worst things for COD because it's influenced so many things that in my opinion shouldn't have been influenced in COD, like zombies. Now we have like a whole drop pickup inventory system like Warzone, like Blackout, which is weird. I mean, I don't totally hate it. I'm kind of used to it now, but I would have much rather have something like Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3 where you only get one item. I don't like I can just switch everything all the time. Okay, yeah, I said see you, Luke. And would I rather play $100 of Spaceland or 100 or Punch Zone 100 times? Could I do both? Could I play Spaceland for 50 hours and punch you 50 times? Or maybe Spaceland for 25 and punch you 75? Whoa, okay, I've been silent the whole time. You said something good about Shaolin. Dude, I don't know why. I really liked Shaolin. I think the boss fight was a little poopy. It was probably my least favorite boss fight out of the 4 or 5 maps, however many we got. But the reason I like Shaolin is because I felt like the Easter egg was the most similar to a Treyarch Easter egg, where it had obscure steps, it had a weird language thing. The only thing I think that really sucked about it was that language step. But I don't know. Once you kind of got it down and knew what you were doing, I felt like I don't know, pretty good about everything. I mean, obviously, Mephistopheles is the best, like, experience in that game. The Mephistopheles boss fight is obviously the best shit in the whole game.
SMG. Establishing decoy.
Clear sky.
Holy crap.
Extraction available.
Best pack camo, and why is it the World at War pack camo? Okay, so Black Ops 4 or Cold War. I didn't realize that you guys liked the grinding of camos. I always whenever I think of a stream, I'm always like, okay, what can I provide to them that is like an objective? I always feel like I have to have an objective when I'm streaming. But you guys just like the chill and camo stuff? Okay. Well, that's just good to know. It's just good to know. Alright, I like kind of training over here. Warzone is trash. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me with the pole. Split down the middle. Well, I appreciate that. I do. Warzone 2, I don't care anymore in general. It's not the same. Not the same zone since high school. Zone, why do you talk in third person? Are you the Rock? Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Nice, grinding the Mac 10 turned into your first round 1 hundo. That's awesome. Round 100 on D Machina is not easy. I think it's actually kind of difficult. Oh no, I can't put the bunny in there anymore?
Sending the
Next fuel option expired. I will let you know when it returns.
Well, I mean, that's true. But see, this is why I don't like to game on my own. Like, I only like to game if I'm making content. I have a hard time just sitting here gaming. Like, I bought a Switch OLED, and I really love it. But there isn't a lot of stuff on there that I like, and I always feel like I'm wasting my time when I'm gaming in bed and shit. I'm like, oh, I could be making a video for you guys, or I don't know. It's just how I think. And the flamethrower hose looks great with that blue glow. What flamethrower hose? Are you talking about Vanguard? I think I missed one of your comments. Well, I appreciate that, Luke. It's a nice thing to say. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird time to be a COD fan, and 14 likes on the stream. Thank you very, very much. Really do appreciate that. Oh shit! Oh shit! 25 levels? That's pretty good, man. For a whole game, especially like doing round 100 stuff, and I'm sure you were like using the ray gun and Ring of Fire and strat and whatnot. Oh, okay. It's like I feel like I missed something there. Well, I can't put the... Oh, I can! Alright, guess we're doing it. Oh my god. What is going on right now? No! No! We're not gonna get it! God, this side Easter egg is so hard. Shit. Get out of here.
They're gone.
Skeptic, so I get rich enough with my art sales. Cloud9's business price says that I get to work out something with Cloud9. Cloud9 is my #1 favorite. Awesome, dude. What do you mean get rich enough? You mean just like get, you know, just become successful with your art sales? Who's talking about? Oh, yeah. I get you, Luke. I get you. Remember, I'm not that smart. I'm like medium smart. Skep, fun fact, in early 2021, the pandemic was super fun. Trend GTA Online dressed up in purple or green, jumping people randomly with baseball bats. That's just pretty weird. Pretty funny though. Since I'm pretty garbo, I trained in the front yard, used Shatter Blast on my Mac 10 with the ray gun and D Shockwave. Around 79, decided it was too slow, started making the horde. Putting one shot and killing him. Ah, yeah, I see you. 15 downs, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Putting him down with the war machine, yeah. It goes pretty slow. It does go pretty slow. I see. Well, they'll probably help market you and then charge like a commission. That's what I would do. I forgot to get armor. Well, you got to start somewhere, and that's dope that you got. Well, does it sound like you got one sale? I mean, that one sale is awesome. That's your first sale. Unless you did like a 2-for-1 kind of thing.
They're dead.
Ooh, probably Papa John's. I don't really, I'm not trying to sound like a snob. I promise I'm not a snobby person. But I don't really like those chain pizza places. They kind of have a little bit too similar of like taste to me. That's probably why I like Papa John. Well, in my opinion, I think Papa John's is the most distinguished out of the three. But I like local pizza places, you know? Like the pizza in your town, it's got to be different than the pizza in my town. I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so, at least. Let's go over here. Yeah, I just like, I don't hate chains. I just don't prefer them. Like, so yeah, definitely Papa John's. I like their garlic butter sauce, honestly. But there's this place near my house. There's only 2 of them in the state, so I'm not gonna say what it is because then you'll know where I live. But basically, they make such good pizza, dude, and they won like best international pizza once. I think actually twice. Like best pizza in the world. Like in my little town. They won like an international pizza contest. That's fucking crazy. So I go through phases. Right now I'm in just a cheese phase. I know that sounds kind of lame, but I just have been enjoying the cheese and the sauce and the crust, like just kind of simple, you know? I like margarita pizza. I love the mozzarella and the tomato and the basil. I love, well, that's yeah, margarita pizza. I like that a lot. Yeah, you probably could, and then you'd find exactly where I am. Google Maps would just point to my house. It'd be like, oh yeah, it's right next to Skep's place. But I like pepperoni. I like red pepper. I like banana pepper sometimes. Sometimes. But what I really don't like is green pepper. I don't like onion. I can go either way on pineapple. Just depends on my mood. I'm not one of those people that's like, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Dude, you can put whatever the fuck you want on anything. Well, I don't think it's cultural appropriation to me because I think I'm partially Italian. Well, I know I'm mostly English. Actually, it might be because I don't know if I'm Italian. I don't think I am Italian. I like buffalo chicken pizza, but again, like, that's something I gotta be in the mood for. Ooh, best Girl Scout cookies. Thin Mints are good if you put them in the freezer. Okay, let's see. Okay, wow, the poll is just stagnant. The poll is just stagnant. All right, we need just one more vote. One or two more votes to end this poll. Oh, BO4. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let this poll go for a second longer, but I was gonna do another one. Actually, I've let that one go long enough. I can always ask again. All right, here we go. Wait, is it not letting me make another poll? Oh, it's probably, yeah. Okay. Best Girl Scout cookie flavor. We got Thin Mint. It's the blue box with the, like, it's just like the regular plain cookie. I'm just gonna call it the plain cookie. I can't remember what it's called. The coconut one. Forget what that one's called. Samosas, I think. Samosas. Samosas? Something like that. Trefoils. That's right. And then there's like a peanut butter Samoas. Yeah, okay. Samoas. How do you know all this? And then there's a peanut butter one. I'm just going to call it the peanut butter one. And I know there's more, but I think this is good enough. All right. Putting them out there. How would I rank the Cold War maps worst to best? Worst to best. Worst, probably Firebase, then Forsaken, then D Machina, then Mauer. But I don't know. I kind of like Forsaken sometimes, like just running around and shooting the zombies. I like it. I like how it, you know, this area looks different. Oh, okay. Firebase Z, Forsaken, Outbreak, Mauer, or D Machina and Mauer. D Machina and I actually am kind of really starting to like Outbreak. It really took a while to grow on me. I just hate the maps. I just hate the maps. Up, 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 up. Golf game is golf game that like mobile game? You prefer Firebase over Forsaken? Really? Have you been playing Cold War? Bro, Cold War without all the shit on your screen makes the game so much more fun. I do like Collateral, and that's weird for me because I normally hate desert maps. I normally hate them a lot. I think you do have a chance, but I think your chance is low. We can talk about that real quick if you want. Great comb at the movies is Eminem's. Oh, great combo at the movies. I've heard actually people do that. The salty and the sweet just kind of rings true for some people. I can get behind that. I actually agree with that. Oh, you're talking about my list. But yeah, I like Collateral, and Outbreak has just been growing on me. I like Collateral, and I wish oh, what's it called? That one map that's at night. I wish that one night map was just not at night, or they changed the hue from purple to like, I don't know, just actual like nighttime colors, because you can't see a damn thing. Desert maps just always piss me off. Yes, clearly a man of culture. Nice. So thank you to everybody who has liked the stream so far. It does help push it out. I missed the last drop. I don't know when the next one is. Okay, so here's the thing for PS5s. I don't know how it works in Australia. Okay, so take my advice with a grain of salt. But in my opinion, the best way to get any of these consoles, GPUs, whatever, is to follow like 7 jabillion people on Twitter that do this pretty much for a living. There's a guy named Matt Swider who does it, but he primarily focuses on US and Canada, and I think sometimes Europe. But there have to be people that do it in Australia. There have to be. And you follow these people on Twitter, and they post, they'll be like, hey, 2 hours, the drop is going live for, you know, Australia, GameStop, or whatever stores you have. I'm just using that as an example. Sanatorium is okay. I just don't like the visibility on the map. I just wish it was not even necessarily during the day, but just not purple. Cricket 2019. Cricket from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Maybe. So, before we switch over to Black Ops 4, time is it? 10:30. Okay, we got some time. Before we switch over to Black Ops 4, I'll show you who these people are. And anybody in the US can subscribe to this guy. Bro, this shotgun is so good. Eastern time, pizza place. I've given it all away. Help me! Come on! Damn it, we were just about to pack a punch. Oh shit, the stoner. When a man loves another man.
When a man loves a woman.
When a man loves a woman. Same time zone confirmed. Jake Randall. I don't know who that is. So, So I'll be honest, for my PS5, I bought it from a scalper. I did a whole podcast about it. My PS5 I bought from a scalper, but my Xboxes, I've purchased 5 Xboxes. I've sold 2 to friends, like, who need one. Like I tried to help them out. Yeah, no, everything else. No, actually, it's not true. My GPU and my PlayStation I bought from scalpers, but my GPU, I got right at the beginning because I was like, bro, these GPUs, there's no freaking way that we're gonna get these GPUs at market value. No way. I tried and I tried and I tried. So eventually I just bought a 3080 for like, I think $1,000. So my markup wasn't crazy, but it was still like $300 up, I think. Which isn't ideal. And then, yeah, for the PS5, I paid $800 for that, which sucks. And, Xboxes, I paid normal price. But the GPU thing, yeah, there was no getting around that. That was just, that's just what it is now. It's just what it freaking is. It's BS. Thin Mint? Oh shit, I forgot we were doing that. Thin Mint, I only like Thin Mints if they're cold. I don't like mint. So they have to be cold. Like, I don't like chocolate chip mint ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Nah. Nah, son. Nah. But I don't mind Thin Mints because their mint is subtle. The mint, if it's subtle, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Thank you guys for the likes. I really do appreciate it. It really does help. It's such a weird thing. Like, I never used to like people's content. And I know that just because somebody doesn't like a video doesn't mean that they hate it or anything like that. Obviously, sometimes people just forget or they just don't do it. But it's like crazy how that's like what YouTube looks at is likes. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I guess engagement makes sense because that's what I mean, Twitch has their own version of engagement. You know, theirs is the actual number of views on the content, which makes sense. To be honest, I don't understand why I don't want a weapon and make it weak in Vanguard, especially both of them. They're not very good. What's the point of calling that a wonder weapon? It's a bonus weapon. Are you talking about the shield? I'm a little confused. I understand you're talking about the whatever wonder weapons you're talking about. You're saying that they're weak, and so you're like, why would they even call them a wonder weapon if they're not going to be very strong? I don't really know why. it is kind of strange considering like the shotguns are still the meta. I haven't seen the shield do any. I haven't seen the shield gameplay yet. I've heard about it, but I haven't really seen anything. I don't think so. I mean, I guess anything's possible. But if they're not going to do it in the height of Primus's popularity, then I can't see them doing it now. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. How can I be sexier than myself? That's impossible. It's impossible. So is the new wonder weapon, the new wonder weapon is a riot shield? It's I don't know if it's a riot shield reskin necessarily. I mean, I guess you could call it that. That's fair. It's definitely a reskin of something because there's skin all over it. Da 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 da! Get it? Get it? Ah, whatever. I'm just gonna stick with these. But yeah, the wonder weapon inside of Terra Maledicta is a shield. But see, here's the thing. They're not... Well, I don't know what they've been saying in the... I have to reread it. But they are being very selective with their language. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but they are being so selective with their language. Story quest, they said. We're adding a brand new story quest. No one gives a damn about a story quest, bro. And then they said, we're adding the shield. We're adding the ray gun, or you know, the decimator shield, or whatever the hell it's called. And we're adding the ray gun. I don't know if they said wonder weapon. And that's what's worrying me about Call of Duty. They've become very flippant with their language, and I think that's a bad sign. Like, imagine if I said, "Hey guys, I'm doing a stream where I don't know. Let's just say I did a stream where I'm like, I buy you guys all COD points. I don't know, I'm just making up something. But then I just buy, you know, $50 worth of COD points and I make you guys split it up amongst yourselves or something. I don't know, just something stupid. It's like being selective and vague with your language is always a way to get out of jail. It's always a get out of jail free card. That way they can be like, but see, we never promised a full quest. We just said story quest. Look, we never said wonder weapon, just a decimator shield. And I think that's a slippery slope. I don't like it. And they've been doing it a lot. Yeah, well, they did it with the whole game itself, you know? So... pretty much the Gorod Krovi shield. Well, that's cool. Well, here's where they said that I remember where they said the word wonder weapon. They said you can carry 2 wonder weapons at once. Okay. Carrying a shield and a gun isn't like carrying 2 wonder weapons. You've been able to carry... Hey, what's up, Seth? You could carry a ray gun and a ray gun Mark II, or a ray gun Mark III and a ray gun, like I just did it in Gorod Krovi the other day. So, for the first time ever, you can carry 2 wonder weapons. So if they're saying for the first time ever, then I guess ray guns weren't wonder weapons back then. I also think of it this way: the wonder weapon thing, actors should probably try to nerf those weapons because of the battle pass system. Oh, Activision should probably try to nerf those weapons because the battle pass system that's currently in the game at that point needs to go. I'm tired of the battle pass system anyway. I think it's boring. Hey Alex, can't stay for long, but I thought I'd jump in to say hi. And I cherish your enthusiasm and passion for zombies. You're an inspiration. I thought I'd throw a like your way. Seth, thank you so much. Let's hope this works. Oh, come on. I have these sound effects. I wanted to... All right, let's see if I can get it to work now. No? Come on. All my presets are gone? All my profiles. What is going on here? Man, that's not fun. Oh well. I have some cool sound effects, but they're not playing. I don't know what's going on here. Weird. Sorry. Oh, hey, other channel. Well, I appreciate that, Seth. That's very nice of you, bro. I definitely appreciate it. I was trying to give you some love with the sound effects, but they're not working. How do you call a shield copy a new wonder weapon? I don't think they are. That's what's frustrating about this whole thing is they're sneakily like using language. They're saying things like just the I keep calling it the decimator shit. I don't remember if that's what it's called, but they keep saying stuff like that. Like, oh, the new shield. Oh, the ray gun. Oh, you can hold two powerful weapons at the same time. I don't even remember if they used the language wonder weapons. I don't remember if they used the language Easter egg quest. And we're going to pull it up in just a second, because after this, I'm going to exfil. And we're going to head over to Black Ops 4. But I want to take a look at that. I want to take a look at that blog post really quick, because I think it's important to highlight when corporations do that stuff, because it's deceitful. It's very deceitful. Me carrying the ray gun and D shock, yeah. Or what about Revelations? Seriously, Thundergun and the Fist Me Squid. Bro, wrong chat. I get it. Now that I read them all in order, I get the joke. That's funny. The wonder weapons you can rely on in high rounds. I see why you would exploit the system by going higher. That's a good point. But to be fair, I think it's based off of time, not rounds. So like 30 rounds is basically like one tier. So however long that takes, average. Now I'm on the correct channel. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. I don't think I've ever exfilled from here.
Understand.
I don't even know where it is.
Let's regroup. Get to the helipad for evac.
Yeah. I mean, or the ray gun and the crystal axe. You could always carry, like, literally they said that in their thing. It's very strange. I'm gonna double check because now you're making me doubt myself. But they said you could carry 2 wonder weapons for the first time.
I'm at the LZ. Pretty keen on.
I'm fine without having double tap, but I wish they would have given us something else other than Tombstone. I wish they would have given us Widow's one. Because double tap is like kind of baked into the game already. I know it's not like on our perk HUD. Like with the weapon upgrade system, like the, you know, legendary, rare, all those tiers, plus the pack-a-punch 3 times, like double tap's essentially baked in. And a legendary weapon is most certainly just like having double tap. But it is nice to have double tap on the HUD. I fully agree with that. I love the way it looks and feels. It's just such an iconic weapon. And the fact that you can increase... What? Okay. The fact that you can increase your fire rate with attachments. What is happening? What is going on? Weirdest exfil I've ever done.
Solid copy. Nice job, team. But there's still
Thin mints for the win. I'm a Trefoils boy, so... But I can handle that. I can handle that. Alright, hold on a second. Firebase Z doesn't have multiple wonder weapons, so no. I know, the new Treyarch is not doing well. They're not doing well. But we're gonna give them some time. Alright, let me pull up the blog post. Twitter. I just typed in twatter. That's something else. GG, 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 GG. Uh-oh. Lego's getting into some trouble. I love how Lego gets himself into little hot spats with the community. It's so funny. Okay, here's the blog post. I know, I guess so, right? Wait, did I just finish the battle pass? I'll show you guys in just a second here. I'm about to pull it up. Hold on. So he said, am I the only one that feels like Infinite Warfare was the only zombies game to have good Easter eggs? If there's no real reward for doing the Easter egg, who cares how hard it is? Cold War, World at War, BO3, BO1, BO2 all felt about the same Easter egg wise to me. The rewards were calling cards and not the RK5. But this is what got me. Sorry, man. This is a very bad take. Although I just love how he gets, like, he has such a unique opinion about zombies. Like, it's so different from mine. So different. And that's why I think he's so successful on YouTube, because literally he likes zombies for camos and grinding and stuff. And I love Easter eggs and fantastical maps. He likes it to be straight to the point. And I love hearing his perspective. All right, hold on. Let me read these things. I'm a little behind. Monkey bombs are I don't know if monkey bombs are technically wonder weapons. They definitely are a special weapon. Here, let me pull this over here. All right. Zombies. Let me read the rest of these. For me, I wanted the faster fire rate thing. Yeah. I wanted faster fire rate as well. Luckily, like you can kind of do it with attachments, but I think it would have been nice to have that too. Mr. Zone, they used to be called a wonder weapon, but not anymore. Upgrading the weapon classes with crystals. I like doing that. There's a trophy. Okay, I see what you're saying. I don't consider them a wonder weapon, but that's, I guess, just now. Oh my god, I hate you, Zone. GG, yes, GG. We all know what Skept is. Yep. Twitter, just about a W, just saw it. How much is my PC? My PC, this PC is not pre-built. I spent about, I want to say like 2,500 on this because I had some parts. But if I broke everything down, if I parsed out everything individually, gone for market price for what it is now, probably spend about $4,000. But I have a 3080 Ti, a 3080, an AMD Ryzen 3950X. I have 64 gigs of RAM. I have a pretty decent fan cooling system, nothing crazy. And then I have like 4 terabytes of storage or something on here. I commented on that. I haven't seen all the comments, but to be honest, he likes the more of Cold War. Yeah. He does think it's perfect. We'll see. It's not really the Cold War's mechanics that bother me now. It's the maps. If they made cinematic maps, cutscenes, basically everything good from BO3, everything good from BO4, Easter egg wise, map wise, and then put all of Cold War systems, maybe took a couple things out that I don't like, but that's a perfect game for me. And had it the difficulty with the amazing maps, I think we'd have the perfect game. Skep, I know you guys are very balanced, a very balanced group. They aren't really anymore now that they've been turned into a drop. It's like, yes, yeah, talking about monkeys. But here, okay, let's just look at this for a sec. Okay. Terra Maledicta. Okay, they're talking about healing aura. Where is it? Okay. But in Season 2, the 4 new weapons across Vanguard. Okay, that's Battle Pass stuff. Okay, explore Terra Maledicta to discover the Decimator Shield, the all-new wonder weapon. Okay, so they are calling it a wonder weapon. Offering superior protection and the almighty Decimation Blast. With a unique personality of its own, the Decimator is only too happy to help craft freedom fighters take blah, blah, blah. The other wonder weapon is the ray gun. Here we go. Terra Maledicta also presents players with a special story quest. Look at this language. Special story quest. That's not an Easter egg quest. That's not an Easter egg quest. That's something different. So now they can be like, well, we told you it was a story quest. We told you it wasn't a main quest. But where is the wonder weapon part where they talk about being able to hold 2 weapons? It's in here somewhere. I know. I freaking read it. Man. Where the hell did I read that? I know I read it. I know. Seth, I'm not even trying to blame anybody. Like, I'm so past that. Like I said in that video, I am way past that point. It's just a mess. But it's still just like shitty when, because this is happening to customers. Like I try to think about it from that point of view rather than, you know, video game entertainment. It's like they're making chicken sandwiches and we're buying chicken sandwiches from them. It's no different than going to McDonald's and them screwing up your hamburger. It's just on a larger scale. And it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. I'm not going to spend like 30 hours looking for this. Explore Terra Maledicta with the all-new Wonder Weapon. The other Wonder Weapon. Too happy to help. The other... I swear. Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Oh well. I know I read it. I'm pretty sure it's like in my video. Like, why would I have that in my head? Whoa, where's all the sound? All right. We're going to play Black Ops 4 for a little bit. Lego is the Gen Z of zombies. Yeah. Only if Cold War had the Vanguard perk system, it doesn't give you the same thing basically a Cold War perk system. So you want Vanguard system inside of Cold War? I like the red Syraxis. I think it's dope. Cutscenes and maps look fucking amazing. The attention to detail was great in BO4 and 3. Yep, agree. Yeah, Cold War had some weird issues. They did. All right, we need to see where we are with our armory here. We got a lot of work to do. This is weird. Why is it not showing? Oh, duh. We got a lot of stuff to do here. Wait, there's no attachments? Okay, there we go. All right, let's do it. I think that's good. Yeah, sounds like they're making the best of a bad situation. The next Treyarch game is probably going to be very good because there's no... I hope so. And I hope they actually don't cover for another person, like, or another person, not another studio. I want a pause button as well. I do. I would really like that. It would be great. Sounds like they're... Oh, wait. I already read that. Basically gave customers a $45 game. 20 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Did you find?
Well, what pisses me off is I pre-ordered the games. So I paid I bought 3 copies of Vanguard. I bought it for PC, I bought it for PlayStation, and I bought it for Xbox. I usually buy it for 2, sometimes 3 consoles. Dude, Dead of the Night's one of my favorite maps, bro. I love Dead of the Night. Oh shit, I gotta change my there we go. I'm just upset that like that I straight up paid, what was it, 70 times 3, $210 for this game, essentially $180, $210 for this, for Vanguard, and I literally can't like even really enjoy it because there's so many problems. They took a vacation. Like, again, I'm not mad at the devs for taking vacation. It sounds like I'm being such a petty dick, but that's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad that, you know, they made a promise and then they took money. Money is time, and so they stole time. You don't get that time back. Let's say I use this example a lot, right? Luke Doran, he's one of the people in the chat. Great guy. He makes content. You should check out his channel. He works a lot as well, and I think he's a student. I don't even know if he's here anymore, but he was. He works his server job. He does an 8-hour shift. It was a shitty day. The bosses were in a bad mood. The customers were treating him like shit. I'm just saying, this is hypothetical, right? And then he's like, you know what? I want to buy Vanguard. I worked all day. I want to use my money for something I love. I love COD. Why not? Why not enjoy some Call of Duty with my buddies? And then you load up the game. It's broken. Aim assist doesn't work. The textures aren't loading in on the map. The gun models aren't working. Everything is just god awful. And then the devs just go on vacation. I mean, it's just so disrespectful. But at the same time, Activision is like sexually assaulting everybody. So I don't want the devs to like be working in some environment where they're getting sexually assaulted. I mean, that's just freaking insane. I'm not like a monster. But I'm not a monster, but I also think that, you know, they should have been like, hey, the game isn't coming out. We're protesting and we're not gonna give you guys the game yet. So, I don't know, just say that. The game's not ready, we're not gonna let Activision have it. I don't know. And then we'd be like, dude, fuck yeah, because then we're not getting a broken game. The devs look badass. I don't know. I'm just making up shit. I'm just making up shit. Yeah, bro, I love BO4. I heard Hell Let Loose wasn't very good. Or maybe I'm getting... No, wait, no, Crossfire is what I'm thinking of. What's Hell Let Loose like?
All I ask is for plenty of targets and a full magazine.
Now you have seen
BO4 was just the best
the
game.
one who did this to me.
It's literally perfect.
You must stop at all costs. The winged steed will aid you. Seek his golden blade.
Literally almost about as perfect as it can get. Not a huge fan. I know the perk system isn't perfect, but I don't really mind it that much.
Double points. And I am worth it. Vete pa'l carajo, you scratchy cabrón.
I think Black Ops 4's perk system was fun. I think the secret sauce thing was amazing. You had a perkaholic in every single game, essentially. Basically had 7 perks every single game, but nobody thought about it that way. They thought about it in the way of like, oh, well, I get to pick my perks every game. Well, it's like, dude, you have Jug when you spawn in. You have quick revive when you spawn in. Well, self revive. You get speed cola when you get all the perks. You get an extra modifier, like
I mean, come on. How
you get an extra modifier when you. Why can't I talk? You get an extra modifier
I need a weapon.
when you get all 4 perks. You get double tap by pack-a-punching. It's like, bro, you literally have like 7 perks when you get set up. Like, we never had that in Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3. Is the chat? Are you guys just quiet or? Whoa. I was like, I wonder what was going on. I eat apples with ranch. Ugh, that's disgusting, dude. Don't do that. Holy shit balls. Bro, I love BO4, man. I loved it the whole fucking time, man. I've said this a million times. I'll say it again. I was just pissed at the DLC season. I thought they did Ether dirty, and I hate Tagner Toten. I think that map's dog shit, but everything else in this game was pretty much perfect. I just felt like they really screwed up the DLC season by giving Chaos the first season and then giving Aether the second. Thought that was a really big mistake, and they didn't release Chronicles too. So couple big mistakes I thought they made. I also think Treyarch were forced to make this game. They didn't want to. We got a better product. Well, I mean, they're just making the zombies, and I genuinely believe it's just their B team. Like, that's just my opinion. I think it's just their B team, and they're making a they're just making a zombies mode. But the art direction is dope. Like, the art direction in Duranfang is dope. Imagine if we actually got like a real round-based map. It'd probably be sick. Probably be really sick.
I think this oracle might be a little into me.
Yeah, I'm interested in Modern Warfare 2. I'm interested to see what happens with that. I am. I won't lie.
What the well-dressed man in Delphi.
Psycho. Yes, Psycho. If I die, Skep, can I be your Dark Aether entity? That would be you'd be a pretty fun Dark Aether entity to have, actually, because you would be like my cloud of protection. So you would, every time I would release you, you'd be a gas that would, a hot gas that would. That's so funny to think about. What field upgrade do you have? Oh, I have the zone entity, and then I hit X on my keyboard. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, bro, you do not need to eat apples with ranch. That is very fucking unhealthy. The game died because of BO3. See, I think I don't think, okay, oh my god, I cannot talk. I don't think that's entirely wrong, right? Like, I do believe that BO3 played a large role as to why they hated this game. I do. But what I think hurt this game a lot, I know this is gonna sound weird, I think Infinite Warfare and World War II hurt Black Ops 4 more than anything else. People don't talk about this, but World War II and BO3, wait, can I skip this? World War II and BO3, god damn it, World War II and IW, they did something to the zombies mode that people don't seem to acknowledge, and that is they showed us that Treyarch is not the end-all be-all. Other developers can make good maps. Other developers can make a zombies mode. And when we saw how World War II had the Final Reich in that double Easter egg, like 2 Easter eggs in the Final Reich, and the Shadow Throne boss fight, and like the 4 crazy different elemental wonder weapons that we had at the end of the Frozen Dawn, and Infinite Warfare having director's cut, and zombies in Spaceland, and what was the other map that was really good? Or Mephistopheles boss fight. When we saw all these developers putting out, when we saw all these developers putting out their own edition of Zombies mode, and it was actually good, like it was actually pretty decent, I think that made us realize that Treyarch can put out some shit, and not everything they touch is gold. And then we also were so oversaturated with zombies. Like, think about how many fucking maps that we had in that span of BO3 ending to IW starting to World War II finishing. We had Zombies Chronicles, which was 8 maps. We had custom maps, which is just, you know, a thing in of itself. Then we had 5 maps of Infinite Warfare and 5-ish maps of World War II. So that's 10, that's 18 maps. So almost 20 maps in that 2-year span, plus the repetitiveness of just constantly playing BO3. I mean, bro, we were doing a lot. We were doing a lot of zombie stuff, and I really think we got to see Treyarch's flaws. And then BO4 came out. We were expecting BO3 Part 2. We expected them to put in all of the amazing features from IW and from World War II that we liked, and scrap all the old ones. Also, we expected a level of communication that, you know, was insanely high. What is going on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Truth. Like, they should have focused on Aether, let that finish. I mean, they could have launched all the maps at the same time if they wanted to, but then focus on Chaos, or focus on Aether, and then finish that story, and then year 2, all Chaos, and then after year 2 ends, give us Zombies Chronicles 2. What would your Dark Aether entity be? Fartricus the Melter? That's a good name. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. What up, boy? Damn, he gets some air. Get some air, boy.
I can and will make do.
Dark Aether entity that you would be basically Rising the Dead. Court effects, but you wouldn't send zombies to kill you. It sends zombies to kill other zombies. Honestly, that would be a good field upgrade, or a good Dark Aether entity. That'd actually be useful. And then we wouldn't have to have brain rot on our guns. We could use it as a field upgrade. Or we could have both. Shit, I don't think I've built the shield. Totally forgot to.
If I could have more ammo, it would be very much appreciated.
Thank you guys for the 22 likes on the stream. Appreciate that for sure.
It except you, because you're dead.
Full power. Double
All right,
points.
we need to step up our game here.
This is the shrine of Carol, Baron of Hades. Show him you are worthy.
Come, Buenos. I am not going anywhere soon. I believe this may be just the advantage I've been waiting for.
Damn it!
Insta-kill.
Time waits for no man. Not for me.
Please accept
Oh, thank
this
you.
gift.
I will.
You see, Oracle? The eagle of Zeus is free. Las Águilas. They are attacking that crystal.
The eagles uncover the sacred
Let's get rid of those guys.
symbol of the world.
That sound was really quite satisfying. Taste defeat.
Nice. Very helpful. Very slow. This is very slow. Holy crap.
The forge that turns guns into cannons.
Oh,
You
shoot.
know who I am? Okay, maybe you do.
Of course, I don't have that open. All right, we will come back. We will come back. What am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing.
Be gone.
Bro, I'm having more fun in these 11 rounds
Bonus points.
than I am in the entirety of one Vanguard
Who
game.
it comes from.
Yo, guys, I don't know if the chat's glitched out or what, but like my Chrome browser is kind of on the fritz, so if anybody's there, just let me know. Just let me know. Not looking. Okay, you have to have the stripes with that.
The scent reminds me very much of a donkey I once befriended in Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Bro, this is seriously one of the best zombies maps ever made. Period. Period. End of story.
Stand before me. Pay tribute to Apollo. Accept his challenge. Win his favor. Restore his eternal flame. And you shall be reared.
Nope.
Look at that statue of Apollo. Now look
Nope.
at me. Separated at birth.
Seek the one
Come on.
with a shrine of wind and sky. My enemy was a prince when this city was young. He was revered as a hero. If I have learned one thing in the last 1,000 years, beware the self-proclaimed hero.
Okay, you got my attention.
I think there's something wrong with my browser. Sorry guys. Sorry. No, I'm not doing the egg. We're just doing camos. Sorry, I didn't mean to mute myself. That was an accident. Kind of. It basically... It's not quite like a Wonder Fizz. It is, but it isn't. Like, the way they decided to do it was to basically, like, give you an RPG, like, loadout system where you could, like, select your character going into a game. But if you wanted to keep things really random, like do, you know, secret sauce only Easter eggs, like, I could make it so I basically have a mystery box Wonder Fizz at each perk location. And so it's, but with Wonder Fizz, like, if you have, you know, unlimited perk slots, no matter what, you're going to be getting all of those same perks. Since there's like 15 perks or something inside of BO4, and you can technically only have 4 at a time, there's a chance that you might not get what you want if you're trying to do a challenge or something.
May this shield bless and protect my rear.
Second. Yes, I am. But yeah, sorry guys. I'm sorry that the frickin' thing glitched, the chat glitched out. BO4 does weird stuff to my computer, so. Yeah, you can't decline it. Yeah, that's a good point. Am I excited for any other games? Yep, I BO4 was free. The DLC is not. But, yes, the game, it is free. I think we're gonna go
And now,
with
the way
this
back
one.
is open.
So, yes, I am very excited for tons of, I actually just bought like 5 new games. So, I'm just gonna be uploading Dying Light gameplays to the channel, because I have a hard time streaming that game. We end up like talking too much, which I love talking, but it's hard for me to talk and listen. I don't know that game very well. There's a lot of discovery, so I'm just gonna be doing, I'm just gonna be doing a lot of, like, just kind of Let's Plays. You can kind of keep them up in the background if you want, for your listening pleasure. But also on Twitch, I should probably start this tonight, but I don't know if we're going to. We're going to be streaming Horizon Zero Dawn, or Forbidden West, whichever the first one is, in preparation for the next one, which is whatever that is. I don't remember.
And to think I used to like having my back scratched. Feel my blades, all of you.
I'm not gonna play it like on stream. I just play it by myself. It was pretty good. Seeing Spesh shirtless, I enjoyed it quite a lot. Yes, we actually, we started doing that, but then Dying Light came out and all this stuff with Vanguard came out. Basically, other games are going to be on my Twitch, like streamed on my Twitch channel. And I'll do Let's Plays on my second channel called theBit. And I haven't been uploading to that, so I haven't been promoting it, but I will be uploading to it soon. It has like 20 subscribers. It's a smaller channel. So, but I will be promoting that in the coming days once we start doing the Horizon Zero Dawn stuff, because I like streaming on YouTube, but I think Twitch just looks so much cleaner. And man, this shield has like no health. Yeah, he looks about as good as it can get. But yeah, we're doing God of War. Yeah, I actually beat Ghost of Tsushima. I like that game. It was great. We might do a second playthrough, but there's so many games I gotta get through playthrough 1. Take damage and recover health. Seems easy enough. Holy shit.
You can probably tell that I am quite angry. This never gets old.
Yeah, so also I want to do Sifu. I have a ton of games I want to do. It's just hard to do when you're doing COD like all the time.
She offers to strengthen your bond with the earth. A gift for
Oh, thank you.
my champion.
Yo, what's up, Karamjot? Bro, God of War is the only game I've ever platinumed, and then PlayStation deleted all my progress. I don't really know why, but they did. It's very freaking annoying.
Next time, can we have a bigger bonus?
I don't know, dude. Like, I genuinely don't know. They, I beat it when it came out, you know, however long ago that was.
Why do I think someone
Platinumed it because I just enjoyed the gameplay so much. You know, I did all the Valkyries, I did all the extra lands that we didn't open up. Like, I did everything. And then I went back to play it. Like, I guess there was an update and there was like a harder difficulty, and I was like, I want to see what this is all about. Went back. All my progress was gone. All of it. Well, so I think the acquisition for normally I wouldn't be happy with the acquisitions for a bajillion-dollar company buying another bajillion-dollar company. I don't like the consolidation of power. Monopolies are a problem. So let's just, you know, be clear about that. It removes any element of competition. It makes people not have to try things. It makes people get greedy. It makes people get lazy, and it's totally bad for the consumer. Okay. But I think getting rid of Bobby Kotick, getting rid of the core people at Activision that have ruined the game for years is nothing but a good thing. And having COD... Oh my god, what is it with Blaze Phase?
You know, our journeys have been surprisingly reliant.
Having COD under the umbrella of something that actually wants to see gaming progress is a good sign. What's going to be interesting, in my opinion, is And I've been calling this for a while, so I'm interested to see if I'm right. I hope I'm wrong, but we're gonna see if I'm right. Everybody says, oh, well, it's Activision that gets in the way. It's Activision. It's Activision. What if it's the Treyarch management? What if it's...
And now, back by
What if it's Infinity Ward's management? Like, we don't know. We genuinely have no idea. I still have the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, I do. But they took away, like, I can't, if I load in the game, none of my progress is there. But like, what if straight up, like, what if Treyarch is really the ones that make their games monetized to hell? Or what if Treyarch management was the one that really screwed up, you know, the Black Ops 4 life cycle? Or I don't know, dude. Like, do you understand what I'm... Okay, wow. It's really not what I wanted to have happen.
I am nothing if not resourceful. I think Diego Necali will feel right at home with this. My eyes are watering.
I don't even know why I came back here. Oh, yes, I do. To pack a punch.
Still trying to kill me, eh?
I think there will be, yeah. Yeah, Seth, I do. I think that there... And I think there is one right now.
Performance in this challenge leaves the sun god ambivalent.
I think there is a surge for popularity, a surge of popularity with indie titles currently. I wish it was a little bit more, but the problem is, in order for them to get exposure, they need money, which usually means that these bigger companies are going to swallow them up so that they get put on Game Pass, and it's just a mess. And unfortunately, indie companies can never meet the current content demand that these corporations have shoved down our throats. Like, the fact that I actually remember Apex Legends, one of its biggest issues was that it wasn't getting updated regularly enough. Like, when nobody can live up to Fortnite, and when Respawn Entertainment put out Apex Legends, they straight up said, like, hey guys, we didn't realize how popular this was going to be. We don't want to put out, you know, a Fortnite type of game. But I remember Drifter, I mean, you guys know who Drifter is, one of the bigger content creators. He put out a video saying, like, you know, there's just not enough content in Apex to keep me going. But look at that game now, 8 seasons in. There's tons of content, there's tons of shit to do. It just took a while to get there. That's something, I mean, and Respawn isn't an indie studio. They're a AAA studio. They're smaller, but, you know, they're still considered AAA, and it took them years to get Apex to a great place. So imagine what's going to happen with indie studios when they're going to have to compete with that, even though they're going to be in demand. I still think they're going to have a hard time meeting the content levels demand that we're used to. Yeah, definitely a lot of unknown. That's a riddle, C4. That's a riddle I don't have the answer to. Sounds like a good riddle, though. What'd you just realize? You know, I really like having the ammo mods be random. I just like it better. I don't like selecting them in the machine. I think it's boring. Electric cherry. I'll take that.
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean,
That one is a little rough.
it just, yeah, I mean, they technically are, yeah. I mean, their revenue doesn't dictate whether they're indie or not. Yeah, that's normal. Zone, that's normal.
Primordial weapon near the shrine of wind and sky.
Gaia's Shrine. I think that's this way. Yeah, it's normal for how low it is, yeah. 24 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you so much. This has been a great stream. What do I want to see from Deviation? That's a good question. I'm currently like doing some research about them for a video I want to make later. Kind of everything we know about Deviation, which isn't a lot, but I still think it's important to talk about. I don't it's so hard to say it, right? Do I want them to make a BO4 like zombies mode that's gonna rival Treyarch? Of course I want that.
Good sound.
Of course I want that. But I would also like imagine if Blundell made a third-person action RPG game, like with all the mythology and fantastical shit going on in his head. Like, imagine this map style with, but like, you know, like a God of War game, but made by Blundell. Oh, that just makes, like, he could have guns, I guess. But there are a lot of extenuating factors that make me think it's going to be an FPS title. One, PlayStation bought it, which I think means they could be going for a...
Apollo approves of your efforts.
They could be going for a Halo type style. Where they are basically going to have an FPS that's just for PlayStation. Because we know Destiny isn't going to be that. Destiny is going to be the MMORPG game that's going to, you know, go across boundaries, cross platform. Sony owns Deviation games essentially. So
the manliest shield we have seen so far.
Luckily they're going to give him creative freedom, which is I think very important.
Allow me to introduce my four-legged friend.
Insta-kill.
I don't have a record, bro. I don't do that. Because I can't. I really have to go to the bathroom.
I will put this to good use.
Nice.
Carpenter.
See, this is why doing side Easter eggs is worth it. It's not worth doing side Easter eggs in Cold War because they don't reward you with anything. Oh my god, it's Beck! From you! Hey Becky, don't forget to like the stream. No! 10 viewers, 24 likes. Let's get that 25 likes and get that like goal of 30. 30 likes. Because your stomach was killing you. Ooh.
The sun god smiles.
Dude, sliding backwards is so dope. Oh, shit.
I am only just getting started. Not the first time I've been slapped.
Becky? That was funny, C4. I was gonna say it's not, well, it's not because of that, it's because I technically don't have, you know,
I do wonder if those
whatever's
robots are
downstairs.
completely fried.
I would agree. I think Blundell, I mean, I'm a Blundell shill, but I believe Blundell is a genius. I think he is a creative artist who is just a genius. I think Cameron Dayton is great. I think Lee Ross is great. I think Jimmy Zielinski is great. I think they're all great. I think Kevin Drew is great. But I think Blundell is a genius. That's just my opinion. I think he knows how to do something with games, with his art, with communicating with people that a lot of people just can't do, unfortunately. He just has something in his DNA. He knows how to execute his vision, and more importantly, he knows how to manage teams in order to execute his vision. All right, Becky, can you create a new account and log in and like it again? Thank you. Becky, how are you? I don't have a micro PP. I don't have a 40-incher. I don't have a PP at all. I lost it in Nam.
This machine, it seems integral to every step of our journey. But where is it leading us? I fear there is much about my allies that I do not know yet.
I thought
Not all of
she
it good.
said that you guys were Valentines. Yeah, and you know what, bro? Seth, I think they actually talk about that. They talk about how working under restrictions and rules really actually helped them thrive when he was at Treyarch. He's talked about this. It's on their site. It's on the Deviation Games site. But then he says, what if he's like, and rules and restrictions are important. But he says, what if we can create our own rules and restrictions? So I think that can go both ways. I think that can be a detriment and helpful to somebody like Blundell. Blundell is probably the type of guy that needs rules and regulations, because then he knows where to cross, what not to cross. He knows what boundaries to break, what to push. Like he knows when he has taken things too far. And that allows you to get creative because you're constantly problem solving. But if he is going to be the one that creates the problems, well, creates the boundaries, well, then are there ever going to be actually any problems to solve? So you got to think of it, because like let me put it this way: as somebody who's trying to do YouTube and has sort of a small business on the side, it's like, if I don't want to work, bro, there's nobody above me going, hey, Alex, you need to get your shit together. You need to get off your ass and go to work. There's nobody here doing that. It's just me. If I don't work, or if I don't want to work, that's one more day I don't get closer to my goal. Just like eating healthy, just like exercising. you are your own master. And so now that he's his own master, it could actually be a detriment. It could be. But luckily, there's going to be a bunch of people there holding him accountable, and he wants to do well. He has a bunch of money from PlayStation. PlayStation is technically his boss, so it's actually kind of a good thing that he does have some sort of corporate structure. Because I think something about Blundell is he's a rebel. He likes to rebel against the structure. He talks about it all the time. So, if you are the man, like if you're, let's just say you're the president, well, you can't rebel against yourself. So that's why punk rockers and anarchists and shit like to rebel, because they're going against the man, dude. They're sticking it to the man. And Zombies was about rebelling against COD in a way. It was like, it was very meta. And now Blundell is going to be able to rebel. How can he rebel against himself? So it's a good thing that Sony's funding it and that he has some sort of shareholder or somebody to listen to, because if he didn't, I don't know. I think it could be in his detriment to not have something to rebel against. So 25 likes on the stream. What the frick? Thank you guys so much.
Such supernatural forces may be required if we are to free or release Alistair.
Coordinated attack. Are you foul creatures learning?
Oh my god. What just popped up on my screen?
Seek the primordial weapon in a shrine of wind and sky.
I know of chickens who suffered a similar fate.
Power.
That was freaking scary, dude.
I am fortunate to have not only the protection of my
I don't
fine
think you
allies,
told me
but
about that.
also this
No.
fine shield.
And I don't know if I want to know.
Okay, now I should be feeling the effects pretty soon. Ay, caramba! My body's on fire!
Lightning time.
School of Rockline? What's the School of Rockline? Hold position. Holding.
You got lucky there, Coco. Who knows what I could do with you there? See the bloody journey the Chakram takes?
The sun
Double points.
No, I've never played Left 4 Dead. Well, that's not entirely true. I've played it a little bit. I don't really like it. It's just never really been my game.
the primordial weapon in a shrine of wind and sky.
Deal melee damage? What? I was just doing that. Ah!
Consider yourself melee. Hasta nunca. Give me your best demons. It will still not be enough.
Bonus points.
I never sought well. It is not something that interests me.
No, I think everybody loves the Hades. I think Hades is basically known as the best weapon. I don't like the way the guns feel. I don't really like how a lot of those lower budget shooters feel for the gunplay. And I don't really like the art direction and the enemy style. It's just not really for me. Plus, it's so co-op heavy. And pretty much any game that's like heavily co-op heavy, I just don't like, because I want it to be able to play solo, and I know zombies is hard to design. You kind of got to pick one direction. You got to either be, wow. You either got to do solo or you got to do co-op, and the fact that Treyarch and all these devs can pull this shit off is pretty impressive.
It was no fluke. My aim is truly incredible.
You should tell Becky that she's not that special. Okay, well, that's your opinion. I disagree. I think it's ugly as fuck.
Be a shrine of wind and sky.
It reminds me a lot of this game called, like, Invasion or something, or Earthfall Invasion. Which that game came out after Left 4 Dead. And I've tried Back 4 Blood, and I don't know, I just don't like those games.
It was not my intention to let you surround me. And here we are.
Carpenter.
Our invisible carpenter-friendly tents. Seems that they are gravitating to me. Looking well. Well, that is a few less monsters. That was a particularly good throw.
I don't know if there's streaming on our platform. It's expensive to set up streaming.
Who knows what I can achieve with two better.
Listen, I want people to like what they like. I just don't like Left 4 Dead. I don't think it's a very good game. But if people like it, then fuck yeah, dude. I want people to like stuff. I want there to be good stuff out there for people to like, and like good products and good quality art that people can escape into. But Left 4 Dead just never clicked with me. And I've tried it multiple times. Killing Floor, I don't mind as much, but it's still not my favorite. Those perks are pretty much useless, so I might as well just get them.
I will continue with what they call a spring in my step.
Come on. What am I gonna do with Blaze Phase? Oh, baby.
Now I have an advantage. A small advantage, but an advantage nonetheless. A toast to our
Wait, what?
success.
No, I'm not really doing high rounds. I'm just doing, I'm just playing the game.
You cannot possibly withstand such magic.
The fuck just happened, dude? I just lost the Hades because the gobblegum didn't work right away. No, I'm grinding for Dark Ether for a minute.
Max ammo.
The adventure continues.
Bye-bye.
You know, I don't really like this side of Ancient Evil as much, though. It's like the cooler looking side, but I don't know, it's just not my favorite.
Insta-kill.
Time to work on my body count.
Yeah, I just haven't played this game in a while, so I forgot that I used to do that, but yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine here. Casual's so slow to start, but yeah, I do remember it was better to do that.
I'm fairly sure this.
All right, well, I guess we'll just do this one now. I literally just lost my freaking gun, bro.
I must admit, I cannot shake the worry that my companions may have been less than truthful with me. Remember my name. It is Deep Dad. Never mind.
You're supposed to stay in here. I'll show you.
I wish the battle lines of this conflict were more clearly drawn. I, for one, would like to know the Order's true goals. I look forward to seeing if this is as amazing as I hope.
Rick Sanchez? Is that... Wait, Rick from Rick and Morty? I don't know, Rick. Or wait, I don't know, Morty. It's hard to do. Becky doesn't have a heart. Well, they say they want to veer from it, so I think it could happen, but I don't think it's going to happen until Activision is completely out of the picture. Because with a corporation that big, everything, while 2 years is pretty fast, actually, in the grand scheme of things, it's like a giant system with thousands and thousands of people, so theoretically, it's going to take a long time for things to change. So yeah, you're supposed to stay in here for headshots. I think basically I think Modern Warfare 2 is what is going to set the standard for COD again. Unfortunately. And then COD 2023 is, I think, when we're going to see the first, like, real changes. The first big social, cultural changes. No, I mean, the deal is gonna not be done for a long time. That like the actual deal itself, but I'm talking about like to see the actions, the fruits of the deal is it probably won't happen until after Treyarch's release. And then they see how the content goes. And if people are like craving year 2 like they are with Cold War, well, maybe they'll continue. Maybe they'll make more content. I mean, they've done it before. Like, just because, you know, Infinite Warfare released, that didn't stop Treyarch from making Zombies Chronicles 2. I mean, Treyarch was releasing content for Black Ops 3 all the way up through, up until Black Ops 4's release. They literally remastered all these maps that they, like, jungle and shit, and they put them in Black Ops 3 for people. It's crazy.
A gift from the champion.
Well, that sounds like a fun mod. I don't think Treyarch's release will be delayed, man. People want zombies. Modern Warfare 2 is not going to have enough content, I bet, to last it a whole year. They're gonna have basically until this merger is like fully at Microsoft's and they finish the contracts that they've honored, because they're still in cahoots with PlayStation. Like Activision made deals with PlayStation up through 2023, I believe. So we're gonna see basically everything basically be the same until 2024. And then who knows what the hell will happen. I mean, I don't see how. It didn't launch with many maps or guns. The campaign was 4 hours, just like all these other campaigns. There was no side mode. So people only had the multiplayer, and that game, I remember people were not really happy with it. After a couple months, they were like bored, and then they launched Warzone, and then that's when everything changed, and then it just basically became Warzone, and they weren't even expecting that, from what I understand. But I remember there wasn't that much content in the game at first. It took, and just like all of them are taking, it takes a lot of time. Because these games are getting so expansive. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. God damn it. I actually think I like Cold War's campaign the best out of the three newer well, I haven't played Vanguard, so I shouldn't say that. Shoot how, yeah, I'm sure that did help. Oh shit. I'm pretty sure it goes through, well, I guess 2023 is through Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. I could have sworn that included Treyarch's next entry.
Come to me.
Oh, we can do the Peacekeeper.
We will make sweet music together.
I love the Peacekeeper. World of Wars campaign was good. I don't remember it, but I remember liking it.
This looks like a considerable upgrade for the time being. What is it I see through this looking glass? To where does the stairway lead?
Well, that's when they would make games fun.
Kept waiting long enough, don't you?
Games aren't meant to be fun anymore. They're just meant to garner cash. That's what's so shitty about them nowadays.
Seek the primordial weapon.
Do not take damage. Well, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, I mean, they literally have, I know that they do this. There's no way they don't. They literally have people working on the store content before the game even launches so that we can have bundles to buy. They're just a bundle store with an FPS game attached to it. It's basically like a mobile game, but for console. And it's so frustrating because Modern Warfare 2019 did that. And I can never forgive Modern Warfare 2019 for doing that shit. It ruined the franchise. Their stupid fucking bundles. And their stupid battle pass. Well, the battle pass was from Fortnite, but the point still stands. The economic changes inside of Modern Warfare 2019, I think, just they ruined it. I like blueprints. I think they're cool. I like that I can just pick a gun and it's dope the way it is. Like, I like that, and it has a beautiful camo. Like, I don't know. Just, I think Black Ops 4 had the best system for blueprints and guns and mastercrafts and all that stuff, and then once the game ended, they fixed the monetization structure. No, yeah. BO4 had loot crates, and then they had these, like, they didn't have a gun, just one gun for $20. It was like they had DLC weapons that you had to buy, and like these guns you could buy as well, and they didn't have stat changing, so stat changing is a plus. But they didn't like, if I wanted to buy a camo, I could buy that camo and get it on like every gun for like $5. It was like this it had both. I don't care if it has blueprints. I care if it's all or nothing. So Black Ops 4 had a battle pass, they had loot crates, they had outright purchasable things, but the purchasable things didn't come until the end. During the life cycle, they did not have outright purchasable things. It was all loot crates. And I didn't like that either. So it wasn't until the end when they mixed it. You could earn everything for free, but you could also outright buy some stuff, and you could also gamble. But the fact that you could do it all for free was the way to go. But I don't know why they're not doing that anymore. It's just only buy. It's just only buy. Yeah, crossplay is good, but that's not like, that was just because it was their turn. You know, that was when all that stuff was happening. That would have happened with Treyarch's next game, would have happened with whoever was the next game, so I don't really put that on Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward's like the worst developer in my opinion. Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward are just trash. And Treyarch is pretty much the only COD developer I think that's good. And in my opinion, Treyarch just, it's like I'm basically waiting for Treyarch games. That's how it is for me. Everything else is like basically an indie developer, and it makes me so mad that Infinity Ward is like the standard, because they're just so awful. Everyone's just like, but the animations. I don't give a shit about the animations. Who cares? Is the game fun? If crossplay was in BO3, that would have been amazing, because crossplay is needed for zombies. Yeah, but that wasn't the same studio, so I don't really count it. If it was the same studio, I probably wouldn't be saying what I'm saying. But since they left and formed Respawn, and they didn't even finish Modern Warfare 2, they like left it unupdated and shit. that studio is dope. That Infinity Ward is amazing. They created Apex Legends. They created Modern Warfare 1 and 2. They're the ones who invented the genre. But this new Infinity Ward, this new Sledgehammer, post Michael Condrey, like, it's all shit. And it's just kind of like how Treyarch is getting in new blood, and their games are starting to slip. It's like these new dev teams are just not as good as they used to be. And you know what? It's not even that they're not as good as they used to be. They're just doing different stuff, and I just don't like it. And that's okay. Maybe the games are just not for me anymore. Maybe they're not. Maybe this was the perfect game for me, Black Ops 4, and that's okay. I completely agree, Chief. I completely agree. Completely agree. No, yeah, I mean, that's how I feel, Seth. I mean, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm hoping that, you know, Daranfang was created by Treyarch's, like, preschool section. Like their department of 5-year-olds that they have working at the studio. I actually don't think that's true. I don't think a lot of devs are leaving due to Activision. I think a lot of devs are leaving due to Deviation Games, and I think there's just some that are retiring, but I don't really think a lot of devs are leaving. Because Sledgehammer just hired a shit ton of people because they like are rebuilding their studio. Infinity Ward, they've been doing fine. They haven't really been having any issues, so we've been hearing. And Treyarch is hiring new people. Everybody's expanding. But apparently Deviation Games has been like swooping up old Zombies devs. I just think that COD is in a transitional period. Like I said in my video, I truly believe that in order for something to be rebuilt, it needs to be utterly destroyed. And that's why I use that forest analogy. Because when a forest is overgrown and there's debris all over the floor and animals are having a hard place to live and they can't find food, the forest literally catches on fire. And with humans, it's no different. You mix greed, the sexual, like, misconduct stuff, the cultural changes, the money, just the time crunch of the entertainment industry, the fact that times have changed so much with how we want content. Like, we can't go a day without our content. We need our content. We must have our content at all times. We need our content. Where's my content? I need my content. So there is just so much clutter on the Treyarch forest, or the Activision Call of Duty forest floor. The shit needs to catch on fire, and I believe that Activision getting bought by Microsoft is that fire. The allegations coming to light, like all this stuff happening, is the fire. And Microsoft buying Activision is like maybe a better analogy for that would be Microsoft are the park rangers and the firemen coming out to make sure everything is a controlled burn. And now they're just burning everything in a controlled fashion, letting it fall out, making sure, you know, all the gross people leave and all the good people stay, and everybody gets what they need, and players are taken care of as well. And then once that's all settled, the forest will start to rebuild. There is no way in hell the devs think that Daranfang is a good game. There is just no fucking way. There's no way that the devs think that Vanguard Zombies is worth a shit. I just can't believe that. It just doesn't make sense to me. The maps are fine, but yeah, COD, I wouldn't care if COD was on. See, I go back and forth with the yearly cycle thing because I fucking don't like Infinity Ward. And I don't, like I said, I don't like Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer. So the yearly cycle means that we get Treyarch titles quicker and quicker. Well, every 3.5 years-ish. For 3 years. So that's good in my opinion. I want Treyarch titles sooner.
It's unwise to corner me. I can only react more ferociously.
But, and if we had a you know, biannual release or whatever, not biannual, that's 6 months. If we had a every few years release for COD, if they got off the annual cycle, that means that Cold War could see a year 2, or Black Ops 3 could see a year 2, or BO4 could see a year 2, whatever, you know? So, for anything that would boost Treyarch's longevity, I'm all for. So, however that could happen. But maybe Microsoft is just goes, well, why don't instead of you guys all making CODs at the same time, what if you guys just, or annually, what if you guys just all make CODs at the same time and just have one big COD and everybody updates shit? That could be cool. No, I agree. They're also unfinished. I would like them to have more time. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. There's so many like factors, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we can just be like, well, if they got off the yearly cycle, this would be fixed. If they stayed on it, this would be better. It's like, there's pros and cons for everything, and that's why it's so frickin' complicated. The Duran Fang shit needs to go. They need to go back to round-based. Well, it is round-based, but it's like it's the objective stuff and the teleporting and the no Easter eggs, and that is all garbage.
But trust me, it's not.
But just like a standard singular map with the survival mechanics is what they need. I don't think Deviation poses a threat to COD at all. Not even Zombies fans, it's the hardcore Zombies fans. I just want to know what Deviation Games is making.
Everyone, watch this. It's going to be spectacular.
Are you just trying to get in my pants zone? I know Valentine's Day is coming up. You're trying to butter me up pre-Valentine's Day? I already told you I don't have a pee-pee. I lost it in Vietnam.
Not the first time I've been slapped. Ah, did you know I was a legendary marksman? Yes, come to me. I will free you from your curse.
Oh, shit! Look at us flying around. Well, you were gonna ditch her anyway. She lives too far. Dang it.
Ah, mystical forces trying to protect us. Taste defeat, foul traitors.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh!
God is getting very taste will remain with me for as long as I am in Delphi.
I don't understand how this is a mega elixir if I have to pay 5,000 points for the ammo. Holy crap.
I always get my revenge.
Dude, I love the Chaos Crew. I really liked Black Ops 4, man. I thought this was such a good game. Chaos Crew was a slow start, and they should have just finished Ether. Like, they should have launched with Blood in Classified and 9 in Voyage, or whatever maps they wanted to launch with. And then they should have given us 6 Aether maps, and then 6 Chaos maps. And then Chronicles. That's what they should have done. But they didn't. Do you like the Chaos Crew?
And to think I used to like having my back scratched.
Yeah, these guns are kind of weak. I mean, it's crazy. We went from having 8 unique characters to like operators. God dang it.
Give me your best deal. It will still not be enough.
Take your pants off and jacket. 11 viewers in the stream right now. Thank you for the 25 likes. The views, I'm going the wrong way. I appreciate it all. This has been a fun stream. Yeah, no, I enjoyed Dead of the Night as well. I just liked all of it.
If I return to my homeland with such weapons,
Really? You think they're looked over? What do you mean by that? Because I feel like all anybody wants is a crew with quotes. BO4 is the best zombies game we'll ever have. It's the peak of zombies, and everybody was just bitching about it. It makes me so sad. Well, I hate you too, Zone. Thank you. I started on World at War. And then I kind of got out of gaming for a little while. Came back for BO3. Started with... Actually, funny enough, I bought Advanced Warfare and BO3 on the same day. And I didn't know that there was like different developers that made zombies. I had no idea. I just hadn't played zombies in a few years, and I was like, oh, I want to see what's going on. Because like my friends had showed me Call of the Dead and stuff back in the day, and it just didn't really resonate with me. And straight up remember buying BO3 and Advanced Warfare like around the same time. And I put in Advanced Warfare first. And I played the Advanced Warfare maps before I played Shadows. And my buddy was playing with me, and he goes, dude, he's like, this feels weird. He's like, don't you like the other zombies better? And I was like, what do you mean the other zombies? He's like, you know, they're the developer that makes zombies just, you know, themselves. And I was like, I don't know. I don't understand what you mean. And so he was like, bro, he's like, this just doesn't feel right. And he didn't really know much about it either. So finally, we put in Black Ops 3 and we started playing Shadows of Evil, and we were both like, holy shit. And we were blown away. We were blown away. And it took me probably a month to figure out how to get Pack-a-Punch. You know, I was so wet behind the ears. And that's when I found the Zombies community, because I found the Smith Plays video discussing it. But what do I think of the older maps now? Well, it's not that I think they're bad or anything, but I like, one of the reasons I got bored with World at War was like, you just run out of shit to do. So in World at War, it was basically just like, get to round 30, because that was as high as we could go. It's like, get to round 30 and try to survive, and then, you know, try again and try again, try again. And I feel like that's really all Zombies was until they started introducing Easter eggs. So when the Shadows of Evil Easter egg was in the game, and I was like, oh my god, I can survive and do stuff on the side? Holy crap. Oh, there's boss fights too? Holy crap. So it kept like evolving in my mind, like rapidly, like I get to survive and do all this cool shit inside of the map. So if I just want to like play the game and enjoy myself for a little bit, the old maps are fine, but the movement system is really what I would say bugs me. Like, I like being able to slide. I like the faster paced games. And BO2, I think, aged pretty well, but I definitely am not that big of a fan of Black Ops 1, which is why I'm happy they've remastered so many of those maps. Cold War is, I would say, all the games that I like, it's probably Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 are at the top. And those get interchanged depending on like my mood. But right now, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 2, World at War, well, BO1 or World at War, probably at the bottom. Well, I mean, bro, you just gotta keep practicing. It's not like you can't do your other songs anymore. It's not like you're never gonna perform those, so you're still gonna have the skill.
Your numbers will not give you an edge.
Bro, I am so sick of Ranch. I used to like that shit when I was a kid, but like, I do not like it anymore. How am I still alive?
Double points.
Who says there is no profit in killing?
Okay.
Now is not a good time to run low on ammo. You monsters really test my patience. I am not a violent man by nature, but do not test me.
Fuck! Wait, what? Hello, noob for lunch. How's it going? 26 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much. All right, we got to get the hell out of here. Oh no, we need Widow's Wine. Wait, what did she give me back? Oh, she gave me my stamina back. There's Canadian Ranch? I've had some really good ranch in my day, though. I won't lie about that. But for the most part, I can't eat it anymore, man. It's so, like, savory. It's so rich. And honestly, I'm not trying to sound cool because there's nobody is cool from this. But I was eating ranch, like, way before it became a American fad. I was eating that shit when I was, like, 5 or 6. I remember going to restaurants with my family and asking for ranch to dip my fries and my bread and my pasta and like all sorts of shit. And everybody in my family thought I was fucking weird.
Everyone, watch this. It's going to be spectacular.
Because Water Park isn't out yet, and I am not part of Danny's Patreon. So, since it was Patreon exclusive and not for new members, like you had to have been a member for a while, his access has been pretty limited, which is totally cool. But Danny and I actually have kind of been talking. Like he follows me on Twitter and he follows me on YouTube. So I'm hoping that maybe one day he'll let me in. Dude, I was like a kid. I was like 7. I mean, it would be cool if he did. I don't expect anything from him, you know. But I just been trying to let him know, you know, how fucking grateful I am because that map is so cool. It's like genuinely DLC 6 for Infinite Warfare on BO3 engine. Not to mention, he's adding seasonal fucking content to it.
Bullets? Anyone?
Well, if he lets me in, that'd be cool. If not, you know, that's cool. No, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. It was a mistake. I didn't realize Italians hated ranch.
Don't you know who I am? Okay, maybe you do. Yeah. I would compliment you on your cocktails. They are not very nice. Give me your best deal. It will still not be enough.
That's awesome, bro. Do you know how trending works?
Seek the primordial weapon or the shrine of wind and sky.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
You were way out of your depth.
It works based off of, it's like a ratio for your own channel. So let's just say you get, let's just say a channel normally gets like 1,000 views per video or something like that. And then all of a sudden they get a video that's like 150,000 views. Well, that video is obviously going to be an outlier to your normal content. So YouTube is going to be like, oh wow, this video did really well. It must be a trend. So then it puts your shit on trending. And it's weird because like it doesn't work for like everybody. So I think the gaming trending page is different than like the standard trending page. I think the gaming trending page has different like subsects. I'm not sure about that actually. I think I made that up. But I know that it's just all dependent on the ratio of your channel. So like if one of my videos got like 200,000 views tomorrow or something, I'm not saying it would be on the trending page. I'm saying that the chances of that happening are higher. So if you normally in that particular instance of your stream or video get 10 viewers and then all of a sudden you get 150, well that's people are coming to that because it's a trend or whatever. So it's cool. I think it's a really cool feature. I think me being a debit trick, oh my gosh, I know nothing about game development. All I know is there has to be a healthy balance between the community and the developers, and I just don't feel like there is one right now. Oh. That happened. Thank you guys for the 25 likes. What time is it? Okay, I streamed a little later than I wanted to, but that's okay. I haven't streamed for the last few days. Oh, damn! We hit 1960. That's awesome. 40 away from 2,000, bro. So, guys, we are going to end this stream. I appreciate you so much for coming on down. I do. Well, that's not right. Hold on. There we go. I appreciate you guys coming on down. We got 61 plasma. Right now they're having a double plasma thing. So if you have any extra COD points, buy plasma. Save them up. And you can get them from contracts and shit. Actually, let's do this and then we're gonna end. I'm not gonna end. I'm gonna go to the bathroom though. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do these two challenges and then we're gonna end. But I'll be right back. Hold on a second. I don't know. Should we? Yeah, let's switch over to Twitch. Let's switch over to Twitch. These are good stats I want to end here, so we're gonna pop on over to Twitch. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'll see you guys over there in just a bit.